Okay, let's try and get this one bloody right, shall we? What's up, guys? Welcome back to another tank review. And I want to do a video series based in War Thunder, as you can see here. And I want to name it, is it correct, yes or no? And what we're going to look at today is we're going to look at one of the most influential tanks of World War II. One of the most influential tanks in War Thunder. And one of the most influential tanks, period, in my lineup. Of course, next to the legendary Tiger, it would be its bigger, badder, and madder brother, the Tiger II. Now, of course, here I have conflicting decals, of course, which is the 3rd Armoured Regiment and the 11th Armoured Regiment. I'm going to be getting rid of the pirate skulls here soon. But what we're going to do is I've gone to several websites to gather up information that I've deemed is correct, and I have found one and only one good site. I'll link the link to the website will be in the video description down below. And first things first, we're going to take a look at the main gun. Of course, the main gun on the Tiger being the 88 KWK 43L71 gun. Was an amazing gun. It was actually used as a anti-tank gun, a crew-mounted anti-tank gun that the Wehrmacht finally realized, hey, let's cram it in a tank and see what it can do. And lo and behold, ta-da, the Tiger was born. It's also the same gun that is in, I believe, the Jagdpanther? Yep, Pack 43. Yeah, so it's in the Jagdpanther. It's on the Tiger 2. I don't believe it's on the Tiger 3. The Tiger 3, yeah, the Tiger 3 got the KWK 36. But it is on the Hetzel variant of Tiger. And so yeah, that'll be an interesting. Oh, and it's even on the Panther 2. Wow, didn't know that. Well, so let's get down to the parts and standardization. Ferdinand Porsche updated his Tiger 1 design, and at this time to secure it was just in time to secure the winning contract that has ordered the first batch of 50 turrets from Krupp. Unfortunately, that Porsche idols of electric transmission were once again rejected, and the supplies of copper were too small. The contract went again to Hetzel. However, since 50 early style turrets had already been made, they were fitted to the first units produced. The curved frontal plate created a serious short trap which deflected incoming rounds down the driver's compartment. So, you know, of course, if you ever want to hurt this tank and you know you're not going to pen, most people will aim for these cheeks here in the hope that the shell will rain down, same as the Commander's Cupola and rain down. Very similar like I did in my previous video about the Panther. And so, of course, what you can tell is the early style turret has these cheeks. The production afterwards, it is a flat plate, very similar to that of a Jagdtiger or the Mauser or E100 style. The official date of the tank's design was 2nd of June 1943. And let's take a look at its armor protection, shall we? So I'm going to bring up the armor viewer here. Now the frontal section is saying it is 80mm thick on the sides. That is correct. With an 85 at the top with a 60-degree angle. So the angle's wrong, and the armor thickness is wrong on the sides. Nice one gauging. It's also saying that it has 150 with a 40mm. It's a 48 degree and it's 150, so that's wrong. Lower plate is supposed to be 100 by 40. This is actually 100 by 50, so that's wrong too. Nice one gauging. Side turret is supposed to be 80 with a 70-degree slope. It is 80 with a 30-degree slope. So that is wrong as well. The rear of the tank is supposed to be a 80-degree with a 50-degree slope. That is 80 millimeters with only a 25-degree slope. So you're starting to see the errors in the model here, right? Yeah, exactly. Looks like certain sneaky Russian bastards are being certain sneaky Russian bastards. Of course, now let's take a look at the side skirt thickness, because apparently that is supposed to be 12-degree angling. Of course, it won't give you the angling because it only counts as part of the tracks. Okay, fair enough. So as you can see, that they've clearly got the model wrong. Now let's take a look at the shell velocities. So in order to do that, we're going to have to click on U, then go to modifications. Let's take a look at the shell velocity, shall we? Standard PZGR3943 ammo. 1000 meters per second at 10.2. We've got the kilograms, they've got the meters per second. Did I have the fuse delay correct? No, they do not. The fuse delay on that is actually 0.6, not 0.8. And the fuse sensitivity, that is wrong as well. It's supposed to be 22 millimeters. Let's take a look at the next shell. The next shell is the GR4043 APCR ammo. Initial velocity is 1030 meters. According to these guys, it's 1200 meters. So that's wrong. Weight is correct. Penetration at 100 meters is wrong. They've calculated that wrong. Let's take a look at the heat ammo. 103 millimeters. That's wrong. According to these guys, it was set at 90 millimeters. So of course they've got to add a few bits of leeway here and there, but the fact that they've got the majority of the stats wrong on the actual model itself kind of makes me want to think. Let's take a look at the ammunition loadout, shall we? Grand total of 86 rounds. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into... We're going to test drive this bad boy. Excuse me, I'm suffering from a bit of a head cold. Okay. 20 plus 19. That's only 77 rounds. So they've shorted us rounds. They've shorted us model size. Let's go for that KV2. Readjust our sights real quick. How did that not explode the ammo? I don't know. That one didn't even go in the same postal code. Yay! Readjust the sights. Readjust the sights. Readjust the sights. Nope. Still want to know why they won't add advanced optics. Because by this era in the war, they had generated optic. They had full-on optics that allowed the crew to see almost a mile away. Maybe a small little 2x scope or something, you know? T34. So up and to the left.
Load APCR!
There we go. So, click and a half. Ah, too soon. Half a click. Okay, it says I've damaged his suspension, even though I clearly hit his fuel tank. Okay, damaged his ammo rack. Adjust the sights accordingly. And I'm over penetrating. Readjust our sights. You always want to readjust your sights for the distance you're shooting. Wow, okay, transmission is dead, suspension is dead, apparently. Shell deviation is just ridiculous. There we go. So we know the ammunition loader is wrong. We also know that shell velocity is wrong. Let's take a look at the gun accuracy. Accuracy average of the PZGR 3943 ammo only had a deviation of 95 at 1500 meters, 85 at 2000 meters. Now this is millimeters. 4,000 meters, 42 inches. A 42-inch difference at 4,000, at almost literally a mile and change. This tank only missed by a couple of inches. Now, of course, that was in practice. In combat effectiveness, that went down to 13 inches. What else is there? Oh, the Panzer 4043 armor. They didn't bother trying to shoot a target at 3,500 to 4,000 meters because, frankly, the ammunition was very scarce. They didn't bother trying. But the hit accuracy percentage in combat of shooting a tank at 1,500 meters was a 66% chance, with it going up to 89% chance at 1,000 meters. So you're looking at about 1,200 meters, 1,300 meters. So you could outshoot a Sherman Firefly, you could outshoot a Soviet IS. Talking of Soviet ISs. Clear right through the side. Into the engine, he's on fire. Of course, their ammo is center, underneath the turret. Boom, boom. Shell deviated, which it shouldn't do at 300 something meters. So clearly they've got the shell, there it is, the shell deviation completely wrong. So on a percentage of 100 to 0, what have they got right? Have they gotten the model right? No. Have they gotten the shell count right? No. Have they gotten the shell deviation right? No. Have they got the shell velocity right? No. Now, let's take a look at its top speed, shall we? Its top speed, maximum top speed, was 41.5 kmh. Okay, so let's take a look. Will it reach 45 kmh? Okay. Now I'm going to take the road and assuming it's level ground. So let's take this out. Now, of course, let me set my speed to kmh. Okay, so we are now officially on level ground. Top speed of 41.5 on a road, and we're not even seeing 20. Sustained average top speed was 38 kmh. Average cross-country speed was 15 to 20. We're not even making that. (27 kmh). So we're nowhere near its numbers. So the speed is wrong, the armor is wrong, the shells are wrong. So this is just completely a wrong tank. Completely wrong. So yeah, they've completely ballsed up the Tiger 2. So let's go back to the hangar real quick. See right here, the Tiger 2 and Effenschmesser rangefinder development. The war in North Africa and large plains of Russia had shown that range measurement with wide areas such as desert and Russian steppes would be most useful. In guessing the ranges would be misleading. While the tank halts before firing, the range to under 1,000 meters. Elevation of high velocity guns such as the 88 KWK 43071, whose muzzle velocity was equal to more than 1,000 meters per second, was not affected by much range, and range measurements can be dispensed with. The great advantage using rangefinders lies in the possibility of opening fire at longer ranges without the rangefinder. See, like I said, they were looking at updating the Tiger 2 with a rangefinder, and they even actually had 5 turrets that already had the rangefinders installed as the Allies had captured the factories. So they were well aware that it's possible. So in theory, there is Tiger 2s out there, well, the turrets at least, that do have the optics. So we're going to jump into a quick battle with the Tiger 2. Here we go, Conquest on Carpathians. Again, a lovely good map for the Tiger 2, especially if you can get into the right positions and have clear arcs of fire. With at longer ranges, if you can get to where you need to go, trust me, this is going to be fun. I'm going to bump down like so. Get ready. So I'm going to take some PG-39 and PG-40 ammo. I'm going to load up my yeah, they're going to try and take the hill at 8-9 so they can get shots in. So we're going to counter-flank them. Again, the Tiger 2 wasn't meant for brawling, it was meant for sniping. But fingers crossed, if no one goes there, if they all rush towards Alpha, which is, I wouldn't say it's optimal thinking, but it is thinking. Okay, enemy Tiger 2. No shot. Another enemy Tiger 2, IS-3. Very dangerous tank. As you can see, the matchmaker is being very generous in throwing a lot of Soviet armor at me. American T-32. Tier 4. He is period correct in this match. Ferdinand's being a twat and driving out in the open. Clearly he does not understand his tank. We are capturing A. I am slowly moving up. Now in theory I should be swapping back. Oh look, see? This is where we've got to be careful because this is where they can spot us. But that is a lovely shot on that Tiger too. And my shell just went into the nether void. Okay, I don't want to... There we go. That would be a T-32.
On target.
So his sidearm is pretty weak. So he's trying to side scrape. So you can always spot the World of Tanks players. Okay, Soviet IS-3, got no shot. Keeps popping back up, which means... showing me his sides. Nailed him in his fuel tank. As you can see, as a sniping tank... Okay. So it's clear he doesn't want to stick around. T-44, moving too fast. Put a big meaty shot. Yeah, we're over penetrating that IS-3. Oh, he's dead. Got the intelligence award. That's a Panzerkampfwagen G. Nope, shell dropped too much. Again, they've clearly modelled the shells completely wrong.
Ready to fire. Little effort, the victory will be yours. On target.
Flanks to the side, he's on fire, he's dead. Good snipe, good snipe. There's another enemy tank. Can't see what it is. It's another. It's a Tiger 2. Nailed his driver. He's not even hitting the same ballpark. Nope, shell dropped too much. Right into his ammo rack. Didn't kill it though. Let's get rid of this annoying AI. And of course, shell again deviates way too much.
Yes, a hit.
He's going nowhere now. Switch to our armor piercing fragmentation. There's an IS-2 trying to get a bead on us. Come on. There he goes. again, we're just either hitting the ground.
Somebody cover me!
Now we backed up a little bit. Got a friendly fighter on our tail. There we go.
Yes, a hit!
So he's disabled, he's on fire. Readjusting the sights. That would be another Tiger.
On target!
Okay, so he's trying to pull away now.
The gun's been loaded! Allied forces have captured a zone. Got him! On target!
Yeah, his armor's absorbing shots. There we go.
Right.
Nailed him. Remember what I was telling you about the cheeks?
On target!
Again, he's really nicely angled. Then again, so am I. And he realised it now, which is why he's backing off.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Gotcha.
Yes, a hit!
So, M25 died just before I got the shot off. Let's see.
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
Just gonna roll forward a touch. An enemy bomber. Okay. I just hate that. You see an enemy tank, you go to zoom in, and then just poof, just disappears on you. Like it just engages its Klingon cloak or something. Okay, apparently I see the enemy tank on the radar. It's been radioed in, but my gunner, my driver, and various other people just don't see it. There it is. Over penetrated. Oh, good kill on that.
Yes, a hit!
Okay, we're gonna load some armor piercing here. Now, bear in mind my crew is advanced, and yet look how long the reload is.
On target!
Just absorbed by the armor. Undamaged.
Damage!
It's fine by me. Nice. Plane coned inside, killed the gunner, killed the loader. Not that they're gonna... Got him. So that's an 8 streak just by sniping in the Tiger. I'm going to switch back to our APCR on the off chance that final blow, GG. And pretty much that's how you snipe with the Tiger. You look at what you're doing to the enemy. If you've incapacitated them, if you've taken out their engine, if you've killed their gunner, their loader, you know, you can throw another shell in there and finish them off. It's all about knowing the ammunition and readjusting your sights, guys. That's all it's all about. And I've just unlocked the filters for my tank, and now I'm going to start working on the engine, and then this bad boy will be over 50% of it done. And this bad boy Tiger 2 will be mine. And so let me take a look where I'm at. Oh, we've almost got the Ausf Panther. Expect a review of that tank coming up soon. Let's check the crew out real quick. Go to my loader. As you can see, my loader is 41 of 50 plus 30, and it still takes forever to put a shell in that gun. So let's go to my gunner real quick. I guess we could up his keen vision a bit, or actually let's go for the range and the keen vision. We'll take our cake and we'll eat it. And there you go, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this review of is it up to snuff or not with the Tiger 2. Even with the really crappy shell deviation, even with the really crappy shell mechanics, even with the really crappy design and implementation of the model of the tank in the game, you can make this tank work for you. Most people assume that this tank's big and lumbering, therefore it's a great sniper, it's a great brawling tank. No, if you want brawling tanks, go Soviet. If you want great mobility tanks, go American. If you want great snipers, you go Das Reich. You go to Fatherland. You go German. And I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Again, I greatly appreciate it. If you have anything to say other than thumbs up, thumbs down, please leave a comment in the video down below of what tank you'd like to see next. If it's going to be the Panther A, or if you'd like to see a review of the Panzer 470V, just let me know, guys, and I'll get the review up for you. And as always, guys, keep yourselves flying, keep your enemies dying. Cobra Commander in this tank review is out. Hey guys, and welcome back to another War Thunder video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a few tanks and a few tactics, what wins, what loses, etc, etc, what works, what doesn't. And first things first, I want to make it openly known that the event system to get the MAA1 is broken.